There are people who can be like, this my back, who feel let me 500. No man no go shake. And then there are other people who will be like, who get 10,000 for the help me, and like 10 people will like want to give the person.
As you are moving upwards to your career, to your goals.
You pick beans, you shifted the beans.
Yes,
you left someone then you pick someone then.
Here, you pick
Not
here,
be all
you
dirty,
pick
some
here.
dirty the way you never do. Beans the way no you throw am.
Yes.
Yeah.
So did you understand the concept now?
Hey, woke up in the morning, it's Monday morning, yeah, it goes down. I came out, I got in the streets, I went to a studio, I saw my G, and then we took up some mics, we recorded the beat, and now I'm down for the podcast. We done, yeah, we do
Hello guys, welcome back to the Fields and Friends podcast. We are back again from all the festivities, and I want to tell you guys Happy New Year to everybody. And you know, this is a new year, and if you have set your goals and dreams for this year, I hope you guys achieve them. You know, all of us here, I'm sure all of us here have set each and every one of us has set goals and dreams for this year. I was talking to one guy and he was like, that my goal the way I set up for last year, I know achieve now all. But Papa God will make or achieve the one for the year. So we're back again, and I'm your host Ojong Zilan, and I'll pass the baton to everybody to introduce themselves.
I'm Marinuela.
I'm Joshua.
And I'm African Rock, special guest.
Yeah, and that's African Rock, our special guest, and we're going to drop his Instagram. We're going to drop his TikTok. He's a new upcoming artist, a new rapper that is going to. I don't know if you can spit some bars for us.
No, maybe we'll do that towards the end.
Wow. Okay, yes, yeah, and you know they'll be waiting for you to do it towards the end because you need to put something down so that they should know that yes, you're really the African Rock.
We'll try something, you know.
So the topic of today is do people do things for free? I wanted to go general. At first we were talking about do men in particular give stuff for free. That's looking at the dynamics of, you know, this type of thing where men have friends, female friends, and they like to finesse the guys to get things for free, all those type of things. But now let's take a look at a general perspective. Do people in general, both men and women, all ages, a child right up to a grandparent of maybe 80 something years, can they do things for free to somebody, maybe a stranger or to maybe their relative? Do you do things so that you have a clause behind, maybe you want something in return at the end, or do you do things just like you're giving something because you are selfless and you want to help this person just like that? So I'll throw the question to you guys. Let me hear what you guys said.
Well, for me, I believe it depends on the society,
Mm-hmm.
the type of society we live in. Because some people do things for free, depending on the context where they are.
Mm-hmm.
Other people do things with interest in it, especially relationships nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
are more interest based than free.
Yeah.
So I today did a story about the subject, especially on the context of free lunch.
Mm-hmm.
They say there is nothing as a free lunch.
Mm-hmm.
You see, but it depends on the kind of society you find yourself in. There is a concept in sociology called organic solidarity and mechanical solidarity.
Mm-hmm.
Mechanical solidarity is a concept where, you know, people interrelate because of love, because of closeness, because of friendship.
Mm-hmm.
While organic solidarity says people interrelate because of their interdependence.
Yeah.
That is, I relate with you, you're a doctor, and I need your services.
Yeah.
So I'll invite you to the house, you know, offer you a lunch, you know, or dinner. And my child will be coughing. And as a doctor, naturally, you will want to attend to that condition. So that's exactly the reason why I invite you. That's organic solidarity.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I believe it depends on the context and the kind of society you find yourself in. You have a small group of people, they relate for free. You have a larger group of people, they are interdependent and they relate for interest.
Okay.
That's
But now looking at it as like I had a similar experience, not like the organic solidarity you're talking about, but I was on the road going to, I think I was coming up to Maringa or something, 17. I had stopped about several taxis, and they were like, they don't have cash because I had 1,000 francs on me. So one whom I didn't know her, she just saw me. Maybe she was standing next to me around maybe the second taxi. So when she saw I've missed the second one because of my cash, she just moved 200 francs and gave me. I was like, I was first of all reluctant to take it. You know, black man there, so you do something with some strings are not attached. So I was just like, should I not take? But I really needed to go to where I was going to. So I just took it and I was like, Papa God, if it's something that is behind this, just cancel their bet. I just took the money now, paid for my. So that is also a type of free type of thing. She didn't really know me, and I think that's a very good gesture. But now bringing it to the context of men in particular, and this mostly goes to you. Do you when you get things for free from a guy, or when you demand something for free from a guy, do you expect to give him back something in return?
Yes.
Oh, you always give back something to
You always give back something in return.
Yes.
Wait, I don't understand.
Because that
I was just thinking immediately, what can I give this girl? Because I don't know. Your account balance, drop your account.
I don't know, but let me see.
But I think
I don't know. People, you cannot give me something for free then I don't give you back. Like, it's a time.
no, that particular feeling that okay, you feel
You have to
indebted.
be reciprocating now.
You see, that is the reason why people give. Because you will feel indebted, even if they give you something for free. Now,
Yes.
in some cases where maybe the person is a stranger and you really have compassion, let me help this young man.
Yeah.
You can do that. I've done that many times. People do that. That's a different case. But for someone you are,
Especially if it's your friend.
yeah, you always, you may need this guy's help sometime, anytime. So if you see that guy in difficulty, you will give to that person, knowing that you have a service, a favor kept in some bank somewhere, because that person will automatically want to reciprocate.
So it means there's nothing that somebody does for free.
Yeah,
I
to
think
some
so.
extent.
Cases.
To some cases.
Well,
Yes.
okay. People give for free. People don't give for free. And people give and don't give for free.
You have to
You
go.
take the dynamics.
Yeah, because if we have to look at it with the psychological context, I would say, first of all, people give based on how they feel.
How about you?
Some give based on what they can get. Some give maybe based on the favor that they are giving. Just something that happened just to lighten your mood and it influences you to give.
Yeah.
So all of those factors will have to account for. There are other people who's like, they say if you walk to the bank like you own the building, if you walk to the bank like you own the building,
Yes.
everybody wants to lend you money. But if you go like you're a beggar,
Yeah.
nobody wants to lend you money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you enter
Yeah,
inside the
exactly.
bank like a boss.
So there are people who, let me say, even in friend circles, there are people who can be like, this is my babe, who feel let me 500. No man no go shake. And then there are other people who will be like, who get 10,000 when they helping me, and like 10 people will like want to give the person
The 10,000.
that 10,000
It
francs.
depends on your
But the
relationship.
other person was asking, no, I'm not talking this on the relationship.
Yes.
This now is
Yeah.
on the other person.
Yeah, based on your
The other
capacity to
person
reciprocate.
with 500, he asked for 500 francs, nobody could give him.
Because they
Maybe
know
you're
say-
already aware of that mentality. Is that kind of person he rarely has.
Yeah.
He always asks. But the person who maybe asks for 10,000, everybody get that like, no, the man amount for 10, the man amount for 100.
Yeah.
You know what? When you give, you're already in a good favor in his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even if he wants to give back the money to you, he might add something.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
people will rush immediately to give that kind of person. They say that's the psychology on the other one.
Yeah.
Different from like when you meet somebody in the street, you're moving on the street. Maybe I stand, I want to buy shawarma. Then you see somebody's like there, somebody just taps you. It's different when the person is like, the man I been helping me money for good chop, and the person is like, the man just buy me only bread for the man chop. It's different.
Yeah.
Then you really chop that shawarma for one time. Then you know the man beg buy me only empty. Then the man emphasize
Empty
only
bread.
empty bread, and then want to be empty.
Maybe I
The way you
have
said-
soft it.
They had them even for go buy them for that 100.
Yeah, you might.
You
will add
feel
something
like even call a man
That's
when they
actually
give that
the-
shawarma.
Yeah.
But now so different man can go ask for money. Say if you move to this, I give me already coin. So you see the psychology behind it. He has a very broad psychology behind it.
Yeah.
It's not about people, but it's about the
But
psychology.
you know that you're more likely to give strangers things for free than people
There are
to
people you know, yes.
Yeah, because there are some people
Why?
they may never
No,
be
because-
able to
Yeah.
With
Japanese
strangers,
outbreak.
and if you notice, you are nicer to strangers than people you already
Yes.
know.
Yeah, because
With
that thing
people
of
you know,
first
there's
impression.
comfortability.
Yeah.
When there's comfortability, disrespect comes with comfortability.
And also with strangers, you don't know who the stranger can be. Yeah,
You cannot disrespect somebody you're not comfortable with. You look, unless you're that kind of person, you're really bold. But
Yeah.
it looks, when you meet a new person, you don't know the person, is like, no, let's know this person. And then when you even know the person, you start remember the
start
face.
saying,
and then she
Yeah. So you have to deal with the comfortability. That's why it's easier for you to help strangers than to help people you already know. Because people you know is like, you already have strings attached. The man will give me if you only for one that more. Like, but people you don't even know, your mind is just like, this
Whatever.
person has seen me amongst all people to satisfy their needs. So if I'm in the position to do it, why not?
Yeah, and sometimes you can do that, especially this particular lesson.
And sometimes you're doing it with the motive behind too. There's this thing we are all go through Sunday school. Like we give,
You shall
we are
give
open the door in the so it's like
What's
you are
up with-
giving those within you. Even if you don't tell somebody within you know that what you are giving the universe.
God
will
is
come.
seeing you.
Yeah, you know somehow, some other person.
Some other person will give you two or free.
I've done that now.
No,
I don't know man make my last 5 she raised so I think English. I should just I look at but my height, I just gave the pen. I was like, I don't think about it. The solution will come, and it came.
Yeah.
no, the universe works that way.
It came.
But sometimes, right, you may, as you say, some people can, of all people, see you as somebody you can help them, and you decide to help. You see, and another instance, the person comes again, and you decide to help. And at another instance, the person comes
Say,
again,
ah,
and you decide to help. You
That's
see,
one thing about giving.
something
You know,
wrong.
giving somebody something the first time, they are comfortable with, they are happy. You give them the second time, and curiosity. You give them the third time, you have built a dependency.
dependency, and you see,
It's like your neighbor, he cook today, bring her you chop. He cook tomorrow, bring her you chop.
I know.
Automatically, when you head, you don't even number 3 times.
I know after dependency, it should be expectation
Expectation.
before dependency.
Yes.
Then at
Yeah.
dependency, now you have entitlement.
As you chop 1 time, chop 2 times, your head you know say, hey, you must bring number 3 times. If you just bring number 3 times, pam, na entitlement.
yeah. So
Men now want money not bring her automatically inside within you know it's a vex.
Yeah,
Then the one that will
sometimes,
say you know say you cook.
Yeah.
Then you know it's a vex.
For no
for
reason.
no good reason. So
Entitlement.
sometimes I think it happened to me once. You know, I think I actually caught.
Giving
I
is
used to
good,
give.
but over giving.
Yeah.
So if you're talking about in the context of men, or say what, it's better to be a good man, not a nice guy. Be
Okay, a good man, not a nice.
Be a good man,
How
not a nice
is
guy.
a nice guy not a good man?
No, there's a difference.
Oh, the
A good man knows when to say no. A good man knows when to put his foot down. A good man knows how to set boundaries. But
Okay,
a nice guy
is a yes man.
is a people pleaser.
Yeah.
It's like
And I was
no,
watching.
let them give back.
I was watching the
A
purpose.
good man knows that what by telling you no the third time, he's saving me and giving you and making you knowledgeable. Because by me denying you and building you up so we should be able for you, and he feels no remorse about it. But a nice guy will not even look at it to the angle. It's a fit time he will be complaining behind closed doors.
Yeah,
He
you
might
not
not
tell
tell
me
you
outright, yeah.
But the way when you come, as long as he has seen it, the only time a nice guy will refuse you something is when if he hides it before you come and you cannot see it. But as long as you see it, you ask him, he feels like this man's already seen it.
Yeah,
You cannot hide.
Yeah,
the
you
nice,
cannot give
nice
yeah,
guy
yeah,
vibe.
yeah. Okay, yeah, you have broken it down to really
So it's better to be a
yeah,
good man,
basic terms now.
not a nice
You
guy.
understand?
But if you are at the receiving end, you know, when you receive something for free, you feel like you owe that person feedback.
With me now, it's not all cases where I feel I owe the person. Now it depends now on the thing the person has done for me, and if I can replicate it. Now, if somebody buys me a car, it's a gift, it's free. But at my point in time now, I cannot really replicate buying him something worth a car. So I will not think I have to replicate it. Maybe the only thing I might have to replicate would be like if now he calls me that okay,
Needs-
he needs some help, needs some assistance, then I'll rush to do it.
Yeah, because he has grown in value. It's like-
Yes.
Yeah, I think in this our days where everybody understands the concept of connection, you know, and relationship, everybody wants to be in everybody's good book
Yeah.
because you don't know when
Not
you're
everybody.
majority.
You know that now
There's some people it's like they just wake up in the morning. It's like I woke up, fuck it.
Fuck it.
They're like I woke up again, fuck it. They are running.
but
they
look at
you are crying. It's like crying.
look at it in another way now. If you have it like you said, everybody wants to be in everybody's good book. Let's say you have an ex and your breakup was very bad. Are you sure you are going to be in her good book or she's going to be in your
No, you want to be in the good book of someone you think can help you.
Your ex cannot help you. You know they have, you know something ahead of You know, sometimes you break us on Ghana, you can just see you don't start work with minister. Then maybe two way you do now coordinate with that two way. Sometimes if you do some serious
I don't know how
connection.
guys do it. I'm not enemies to none of my ex now. Even after the breakup, I try as much as possible for us to be friends. I even go to the point of calling where you ignore. But I don't say you can call because I didn't want chat on a chat.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't have any.
Comfortable, no strings and the comfortability, the vibe.
Mhm.
I don't want me to put some nose of dry time and this or I want hide this.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. But it depends on the breakup. It depends on the breakup. Though. It also depends on the breakup. Do you talk to your ex?
Which one?
Which one you want? Which one you wish?
No.
In terms
Which
like-
one? Which one?
In terms of there are too many, or
In terms of there's no one.
There's no one.
Why?
Why?
No, which one is there are many ones?
No.
He said there's no one.
Yeah, which one? That means there are
There's
many
no one.
ones.
He said there's no one.
Cameraman said
Make
that
a
lie.
man dancing alive.
How come there is no
Were
one?
you there?
No, but you
How
believe.
come?
What you believe?
Nah. If she says there's no one, it's left for her. You can
There's
only
no
fool
ex.
the people, but you cannot fool yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing. You might be saying me because we go on set and maybe
But-
after I'll stay asking.
But after behind the scene,
That's that you tell. But now,
Don't forget, if you say talk as though there's no one, after this said you chatting, you be the one.
Joshua, are you up for that?
no.
There's no
This-
one,
this
but
is
nothing
me,
to say that
this
one,
is
you cannot
me.
be the one.
No, because a girl like this telling you there's no one, it means there should be something behind,
I know there's something
Why
wrong.
is
They
there?
don't
Wait,
trust
wait.
me.
I know there's something wrong with her or
Oh.
there's something wrong with boys.
I
No,
think
something
that.
cannot be wrong with all the boys.
It means they get her something, something strange.
Like what?
That one.
Either she's blockish to all the guys.
You the cap. You the cap.
See what
Yes.
is up.
So and this year is busy.
Yeah.
So you don't
Very
want to add
busy
any
year.
projects on top of all the projects and the goals you said, especially a hard project.
But you know we were talking about this before. Why can you not merge the two?
Match one.
Your relationship and your goals in life. You were saying you have to focus only on one.
You cannot measure it too because first of all, we were talking about goals. Goals are personal.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm to ask you about your goals, it doesn't involve any other person. It
Yeah.
involves you
Mhm.
and you alone.
No, but men have goals which involve women.
No. Your goal.
Okay.
Your goal concerns you when you're at some comfortable place at your goal. Then you feel like okay, you can involve people. But once it starts,
okay.
like I was saying, look
Yeah, I
at me
understand.
now. I'm saying okay, I'm an artist. I'm trying to do music. I'm trying to do film and all of that.
Mhm.
So it's about even like the idea of relationships. Now in this case, me, I'm like, I need 2,000 for go pay na producer make my beat or
Yeah.
or need na 2,000 for kids on game go call me blast me tell me say the 2,000 not even correct safe.
Voila.
So you feel it. But if I'm getting to some point, let me say I'm a recognized artist now. I'm getting booked. I'm getting paid. I'm having concerts. I'm worth over 5 million. Then it's very easy for me to include the chicken and be like, okay, I'm an artist at this level. And Midna is strong girl beside me.
Mhm.
That means you at my place.
Yeah,
That means you
yeah,
say this
yeah.
strong man so like this, but
Wow.
at some level it's not necessary. It depends at your goals. Your goals need to put at a certain level of comfortability.
Mhm.
Then now the idea of you involving other people to enhance your outlook
Yeah.
comes in.
So the girl comes inside to enhance the outlook.
Yeah, to enhance the outlook to make it look comfortable and also for her benefit because it's not like she's there to suffer too now.
You sure? There's this saying. Say a man say before you want to the only person that can make a man a millionaire is a woman. And it's because the man was first of all a billionaire. Do you understand what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, I get
Yeah, the man
Can
will
only bring it
yeah,
down.
can only bring it down. Some women will only bring it down. Maybe you can find the one who will take you up, but so God, my uncle used to tell me that when you did for school and you're university, the only girls you should be dating are girls that will only help you to grow. Don't go and date materialistic girls that will come and take your small allowance where they want you say use chop for boya. You carry a small allowance, carry get go for the spice or cap.
and the way money is becoming very, very small these days.
Voila. So that's the thing. So that was it. That was the statement that guy made. But now bringing us back to the original discussion. Look at this situation of friends with benefits. You know there are guys, and I know Rock will have a lot to say about that one. you know there are guys that
Everybody has their remark.
nah, so okay. You know there are guys who like he was saying they are nice guys. which when a girl asks them, please for 2K, the guy will give, please for this, the guy will give. And maybe it's one nice guy who, I'm sure, people
But the point about nice guys, here's something people don't know.
Mhm.
Nice guys don't get girls as much as good guys do. When I'm talking about good guy, I'm not good as in
Yeah.
good, but
Mhm.
good as somebody who knows
where to say no,
stop.
and where to stop. Yeah.
There's somebody who has the ability to say stop or the ability to say no.
Mhm.
Has more chances of getting girls than a nice guy.
Yeah,
Because a nice guy, what happened with a nice guy is it's very easy for girls to take nice guys because they'll test you and they'll know. She can just be there and she'll playfully throw her pen there and be like, this man, please pick that pen and give me. You pick it the first time, she'll do it again. You pick it, she'll do it again like 3 times. And then you think like when after she has done it like 4 times, maybe the guy in his head is like, hey, the guy, the way the nice guy sees it as if he's like, what? We are playing, this is a chance
She's
to win
playing.
wants to ball. That's how the
Yeah.
nice guy sees it.
Yes.
And even if she throws it 10 times,
You will still
it.
pick because he
But
knows.
within her, she's testing
Ah.
him to see his level. And after he has picked about 5 times, within her, she already knows this is a nice guy, can control him. And then there's another guy, she will even throw it the first time, and before she'll be like, this man pick up, you just look at
Boy, you're going.
you just look at you even wake up, kick the thing and say. By the time that guy comes back to see that girl already knows that hey, this is a no nonsense guy.
Yeah, this one.
She knows that what this thing I can do to this man, but I cannot do to this guy. And at the end of the day, if these 2 people were to ask her out, the nice guy should say no, she knows this man is there. He will ask me like 4 more times. But this man,
One
she's
chance,
even wait.
one
He
chance.
even wait that wait the man, make the man come.
Yeah.
As the man they come, now one shot, one deny, no, one shot, one deny. She's there.
So you were saying something of when you ask for something from a guy, you have something to give back in return. Now, what do you mean by that, and how do you value it?
Give me something like this. Give
No.
me an
You know what I'm talking about?
It depends. Like,
Like
no,
anything.
it depends. No, it depends. Like generally, okay, I have friends in that situation. Like
Yeah.
there's this girl out there, one of my city last time she was like, this guy just sent her 100,000 during December period. That's a very good friend. And they met this one time. They have been friends for over 2 years, but not strings attached. The guy just woke up sent her 100,000 for December.
Was that
Also,
like guy?
let's say in that kind of situation.
Yeah,
Yes, in that kind of
yeah,
situation.
that situation. What
Like,
would you do?
normally, you know very well that no, we are friends, we met, but we have been friends. He has not gone anywhere sexual or relationship, like, but he takes you out normal, like friends, normal friends go out. Nobody has shown any interest in that. Like, there's just like some money, 100,000. It's a festive period. You understand? It's not like it's not like it's not like middle February. You'll be like they had a certain kind of money for this kind of time. That December, so expect gifts and those. He says that kind of 100, but you don't look at it. It's like, do you feel entitled to give something back
Or
in
not?
that kind of position?
Yes.
What do you think you can replicate to give back in that?
And when, if
Really,
it's
it would
not
depend.
with
I think
me,
that will really depend.
can take him out.
Okay, you can take him out
It's not.
With the money
Yeah.
I sent you.
with the money.
Yeah,
you
Ma-
send.
it doesn't matter.
It depends.
It can be the money, it can be
It's
the
looking
money.
for
It's
ease.
just the idea of what she wants to do.
Uh-huh.
But at that point, if it's that kind of scenario, even me, boy, I'll feel indebted too.
Yeah.
The money is more
Yeah, you will feel indebted. I'll feel indebted.
No, but some girls now will be like, he don't send me 100,000 now.
Even right to the lowest level, even inside the money code, shows even in the hugs the way no the your man for upstairs, you come can the man I want go chop cow go. He go buy himself chop for 1 time, buy you chop for 1 time, man. Some part of you feels like
Next time we
Yes.
the man need that you say, but the man don't buy me chop at least.
yeah,
man.
you know if you wait me ask him.
Yeah,
you
man,
be-
even
the next day say if you get money, you just be like, the man I want go chop cow go. Yeah, you want to do something.
you have to do something back.
But some people they you take them even 50 times, they don't ever now then listen, you say give an accent, but the car is another odd time, you know say hey, the man want go say carry go.
But I have a question. I have a question on us. Do you believe relationship is an investment? Rather than a natural development of interaction.
Society has made it an investment.
So you have a good friend, but you regard it as an investment, not just
Like I was saying
Society-
earlier, all of these things are based on the concept of psychology.
Yeah.
In the original sense of what a relationship is supposed to be about is based on commitment.
Voila.
In what it's supposed to be about is commitment.
And
It's not about the,
friendship, even friendship.
yeah, even friendships.
Okay.
It's not about the perfect person meeting the perfect person. They also want to let the imperfect put them in the
Yeah.
It's about the perfect
person.
person. It's about the imperfect person meeting the imperfect person and then loving yourself perfectly.
Uh-huh.
2 disasters make something beautiful. 2 the same things will only give the same product of.
Sure, 2 disasters.
Yeah.
2 disasters.
2 different disasters they join. Either they make atomic bomb or they make some beautiful flower. That's the thing, but they will never produce the same result. Or like saying you mix Indomie and Indomie, will give you Indomie. But if you mix Indomie and something else, will never give you Indomie. Will never give you that thing. Will give you a new something. So that's the general point.
So if relationship then is an investment, if I agree that it's an
Yeah.
investment, this is
But
about-
based on this our time, relationship must be an investment.
Yeah.
That was the society has made it
This
to
our
be
time.
Yes.
It's investment. A girl wants to date is based on what the guy can do for.
No, but let's talk about
A guy has money, feels like he wants to date. Okay, so since I have money, I want to date or date a girl with big nyash. If the nyash-
You have the
You
ability
understand?
to
He
choose.
feels like
Yeah, choose that.
at least even
Yes.
if it's to date, just the fact that he has money, like the thing, he has to get the best.
but my question was not really directed towards that kind of relationship. Friendship, Darren, maybe like
Marino, you don't forget him.
Even friendship,
different girl, you know, friend.
even friendship, everyone now wants to be friend with a rich guy.
Okay, well, the rich woman and I,
Yeah.
because she's a very good person.
Okay.
And she has the potential of going very far in life when you look at the kind of person she is. A girl who doesn't have any
And the
ex,
kind of thing she does.
and the kind of thing she does. How? I consider it, well, she's a good friend, which I would vibe. But, I mean, I want the kind of thing that if, for example, she travels out, and I want to be playing on this, if she travels out and she becomes somebody big somehow, I need something that can make me remember kind of, oh, what's Joshua becoming? You know, let me try to find out with this guy. And if I'm down here, I need help. You know, she can always extend her hand. Not everybody does that. So
But
everybody,
you know, sometimes with this type of relationships, you are like, what is the end goal, though? What?
bad.
Yeah, and yeah, let me finish. What is the end goal, like in the context of your friendship? Are you people just being friends for just friends, or do you expect to maybe is that the type of girl you have to settle down with?
no,
that's-
just be friends. Just be friends. Not talking about settling down.
Now,
not anything.
are you sure that the woman you're going to get married will approve of that you're just being friends with her?
Oh, there are many friends I would love to have, you know, especially who are girls. I'm talking more in the context of a guy who has plans, like,
Yeah.
and who's going somewhere.
Yeah.
And who knows that tomorrow is very brutal, you know, you don't know anything about
You don't know.
tomorrow.
Yeah, you don't know how.
And you want to surround yourself with the right people. They say your company, your determines your attitude, something like that.
Yeah.
They say. So you want to surround yourself with people of value. You know, you just don't want, maybe you came out of secondary school, you're coming out with a dumb guy from secondary school, and because you guys stay in the same hostel, is this dumb guy you're going to remain till you graduate? No. You want to look for people, for example, had I not known Peter, I would not be here on set.
Yeah.
So I want to know the kind of people that can take me to places.
Okay.
So, if she is that kind of person, what do I do to build that kind of relationship that can make this? No, that will not really be obvious. You know that I'm.
It's just the little things now.
The best way to build any relationship or to do anything or to get even ahead or in life, first thing, be present. Just be present.
Okay, yeah.
Be there.
Be there, be present.
When you say present, is it physically or just that constantly checking?
Show
on
up,
the person?
like show up.
Okay, physically.
Yeah, show up.
Now, how do that one work if you are?
I'm saying show up like, okay, let me say, your friends now, right?
Mhm.
You realize, yeah, she has the potential of
being
becoming
something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not about, yeah, you have seen that, but the thing is, what are you doing now? Because it's based on what you do now that will make her remember you tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The little things that you do
Yeah,
to
the things
show her
you
that care, and you leave it at the level of friendship.
Yeah.
And there was one thing I'm quoting Steve Harvey. He said, "People can only be friends if they have stated between the two of them that they are friends." That means a man. I'm not saying people. A man and a woman can only be friends if they have written it down or they have had a conversation
So
about it,
conversation about it.
saying that they are just
Yeah,
friends. Nothing is going to happen. Nothing.
Nothing
Maybe along the line, maybe in the future,
If-
but
yeah,
at that
depending on
point in
whatever.
time, they have already said that. So that's the only clause where people can be friends. I mean, male and
But if it has never been talked about,
there's no way.
even
it's
if
always a
so,
possibility.
yeah, the thing
Yeah,
is,
it's always a
even if
possibility
the
that
guy is
something-
as good as what he has fantasized it,
Yeah.
if the lady is an angel,
No.
she has fantasized.
No, but
it.
even if
That's the one thing about
even when,
fantasy.
even
It
when
doesn't
you
have to be-
say you are just friends, you know, man, begin there, so they like challenge. The man will still say, "My master, leave that thing. You can just be saying that till I when you know, say deep in you still want me."
Especially the
thing
guy.
is-
The guy.
your imagination and your fantasies. It's
Uh-huh.
not like your ability to go here or go here that you say, no, I'm not going there, I'm not going here.
Yes.
As the imagination want travel, you travel. The what the highest you can do is that what you keep it within, you don't let it out for
You
the
don't
other
let it
people.
out.
So, and now here's another thing. People fall in love or want to do things with people based on what their mind has already showed them or has told them. Even a lady that falls in love with a guy, it's not because the guy is handsome or what. It's based on how she can think about that guy.
Yeah.
So if you have wild imaginations already, yeah, you will likely go into some light because it happens in the head before it has to happen out. Even before you start for this podcast, you had already had a vision in your head.
Yes.
Calculated possible questions or possible things that you can see. Though you will not say all you know, but you had already had that plan.
No, but sometimes thinking like that always, just like what we're talking about, thinking like that always leads you to one straight direction. So what I do is let me say, I can put up a scenario in my mind that maybe this is how this friendship is going to go, this is how this relationship is going to go. I met this girl here. Maybe if I take her out, it's going to look like this, going to look like this. But also, I also leave room for anything can happen. I'm also ready for because see, I don't really know her full scope of her personality. She might take it to a different direction that I did not.
Personality, you are not kids.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You're not kids.
So she might take it to a different direction that I'll be like, but I didn't really think of this. Now, how do you might be like, how do I enter this? How do I respond to this type of question? But you just when you leave it for a laissez-faire, at least you can respond and your response now is you as a person. It's not more like a planned that I'm going to say this if she asks this, I'm going to say this.
I had this friend once. I decided I was never going to take it to that extent. But you know, he has a way in the past of time. It ever happen. When you arrive at that spot, I know in your head you're already having like 10,000 discussions with yourself. Everybody always knows that whenever you're in that kind of tight spot, you have 10,000 discussions in your head. Then you always have conclusions. You have okay, you do this, like you challenge yourself. Some part of you will be like, no, don't do it.
Yeah,
another one will be like, shut up, that's just a scared part of you talking.
No, it's a Black Rock and White Rock. White Rock is there the good.
The other part will be like, don't do it. Then at some point, your head will be like, that's just your brain being scared and trying to convince you not to do it. They don't look like, okay, prove that you're not scared now.
Go and do it.
Yeah, go and do it. So it's like you're challenging yourself, you're not challenging yourself. But then this lady asked me the other time, she was like, so if we went down to the position where you will do it. I said, look at me first of all. I said, if you ever give me that opportunity and I refuse, that you're the most ugly man.
Yes. But well,
I said normally because it's not like you will not put error in front of me and I'm like
I'm thinking whether I should check where.
But the guy, I think a great guy, someone who can decide.
Yeah, he can decide.
The girl he wants to go ahead with, and the girl.
No,
I've had many opportunities.
But that's right. You know people, you know their personalities. There are people who have met people who are around. They are this kind of people. Let me say, they will lure you into that position. You do it.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow, after tomorrow, they'll be like, you took advantage of me. That's during the process
Why
of
do
your
you say
friendship.
Why do you?
No. See, the thing is, during the process of your friendship, if you know how to look at people, you will know that person is that kind of person. Because the thing is, you will not be the first person to do it to.
Yeah.
From the little people around you, the way they act, you will know that this person has that personality, that mentality of blaming. If you have someone who is always pointing blames, no matter what you do, that person, if he gets to the point where he's dark,
you will still point blame.
Yeah, he'll point blame.
Yes.
So the first thing I do is I mention my friends. I don't like friends who complain a lot. I like someone who also maybe discover, hey, the man did me happen, so you not tell me. Then the person will be like, the man never not small.
Voila.
That kind of person I already know you're somebody who will walk into fire and come out the next day, unless I see you, unless we're having a heart-to-heart conversation. You don't tell me if it's to go down. You own the fact that we did this thing today. Even if I was the one who initiated it, but you accept it. It's not like I forced you.
Yeah.
You own that shit, master. Someone that is always doing like blame. And then that kind of person can even take you to the grave because if something is to go down and that person blames you, there are certain blames that can haunt you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Haunt you like trauma.
Yeah.
Rest of your life. So I just have those kind of. So I would say even if you're the kind of guy that can take decisions that would, no, this person will be my friend, this person will be my. At the end of the day, will fall down to the kind of mentality you have and the mentality I know the person has. If I know it's that kind of person, no, let me say like cool, that kind of person, let me say can turn a madman today and tomorrow if you tell the person you're a madman yesterday, they'll be like, what? It never happened. Like that kind of. No, I'm very down, but I'm down with that kind of person. I'm very down.
But, yeah, it comes down. We're talking about no lunch being free. No lunch being free. I want to take an example. There was a foundation I would love to register, but I didn't know anything about a foundation, and I was really lazy about going to study.
Yeah.
So I knew I had to meet a lawyer, but in my contact list, I had no lawyer. I had no friend from the Faculty of Law and Political Sciences I could
Mhm.
ask anything. So I began to think a little bit about the kind of people I keep around me as friends.
Yeah.
So I thought if I ever happen to maybe police catch me and I have to get someone, I have nobody, you know.
Yeah, you okay. You are looking for a friend that is in that
In
line.
that
That
line.
domain.
That was because the situation I was in. And I thought if it happens is night, I have no friend, maybe the neighbors have come because during Christmas I was alone in the city, you know, because I stayed in there. All the friends. So I thought, what if I have a breakdown and they heard I have no friend I can call now that can tell me, bro, this thing you're facing is this and that. So then thinking part of my goals this year is to have the right kind of friends. And
Okay.
you mentioned there was no free lunch. So
Yeah.
to build friendship, you know, with people, obviously you have to give.
Yes.
You have to give in of yourself. You said sure. You have to give in of
Yeah.
resources. You have to give in, and you know you have to pay the price of discussion. And time is a very expensive factor.
That's the thing.
So I want to ask, relationships are investment, but should you go about relationship on the basis of investment, or well just for the like
Relationships are subconscious investment. Like if you see, let me say I'm a guy, right? And there's this lady, I'll take her out to the restaurant maybe like 3 times a week to the restaurant. Normally there are other ladies in my team that want me to do that, but I'm not doing that same act. So if I'm taking her out, maybe it's not free lunch because it's maybe because of the way she's making me feel, or maybe because she knows how to keep the vibe.
yeah.
There's something like there are more than 30 ladies that can choose you, or someone who like sit all the
but
time.
The thing is,
Like you sit all the time and there's this one person you always call all the time. This man, come, let's be together. Or you call him, I'm coming to your house.
Yeah.
That's
There's-
you're choosing to spend, yeah, like you're giving that person your time and your attention. It's not for free. It's based on how the person can reciprocate that same thing. Yeah, you know that what, at least
Yeah.
if I'm spending the time with this person, at the end of the day I'll not regret it. You will come back to your house and even wanting what, let the next day reach fast so you can even go and meet that
Yes.
person. So it's not actually free. People give or
But
receive
what
based on what they can get in
What
either
I will-
consciously
what
or
I'll say now
subconsciously.
is that you should look at your friends. You put them in. I put my friends in categories. I don't know if they put me in categories, but if they don't, I don't know how they structure their own life. You know, they are friends with. Let me say, if I get until maybe some fight one come off for some side, I need somebody just to stand there and just intimidate the people. Maybe I feel call rock, I feel come on one on my way. When they stand stand with three, the boy always say no, the man get gang. That's a friend. Now you were saying you wanted somebody who it's in the law department or something that can do. You can call and say I'm in this. I need to.
Yeah.
I need to. You need to help me. Yeah, you can make a friend with one of these police people. Pick a good one, a commissioner.
How do you get in contact with-
It's link.
Ha-
It's I I don't have any relationship with any commissioner, but I have a cousin. I get cousin when I guess man. He get like I 2 commissioner then. That's already a link. Now maybe I have something. I have something that is maybe there's a problem I have, and I want to solve it, and I need to get to some commissioner. I can get to him and say, "Pa, my brother, I will arrange me the thing fine. Call the man, may look me the situation stuff. You know, I'll fix him." Voila, he calls the man, and that's just how the link goes. Maybe from there now you can start talking to him. So that's just how you build the things. But the thing I want to also tell you is that sometimes, like how he was saying about relationships, that is a relationship is almost always a gamble. You might not know what you are getting into. You might take somebody from a relationship to marriage and the person changes drastically as maybe like day and night. So what you need to do is like structure the type of friends you're looking at and get friends in different sectors. I'm not a very social person by nature, but if it comes to socially, I can also socialize with people and be there, be with the vibe and everything. But now, as friend wise, like I always ask myself this question: who is really a friend? Because you say you want friends, but are you sure when you like how you was saying you have to show up, you have to do that effort? Error. If that guy so wait they go out, maybe you dey shop for some place, they say, babe, please help me, or dear, please send me 1,000 francs. I'm here, I don't have money or something. Do you think she will send?
That's what I'm saying. As a person, you should be able to study your relationships and the people you will involve in relationships with.
Wow.
Because you yourself, you're in the right position to know who is who and who is not who, and to treat who as such and who not to treat as such. But if it comes to relationships, about creating relationships, I've read a lot of books and I've done a lot of digging. If I'm to write a book now based on that, or start with the strongest,
I read that book.
or say the strongest relationships you can build as an individual are relationships that you grow old together. Because look at your parents. Look at your parents now. If you want to look at them, if you want to sit and ask your mom, your dad, your uncles, and like the closest people they have, it's not even those who can help them a lot, but those who that bond has been there. You notice that what the closest people or the people they value most is not people that can do things for them.
Yeah.
But it's just people that what they have been over time. At the end of the day, if they need help, they have different kind of people that they can call for help. But now this person is in that position to do that thing. But if you talk of value is time.
Yeah.
Those they grow up over time with. I've seen my mom have quarrel with her best friend, like her friend will go, she will sit, talk, make that noise, blast, this kind of thing. Like, but after 1 week,
they did together.
when you see that the one join, like, they like say, some point you even get scared at her. Remember, until every year, say, Maggie made it talk. But if you see them to the show, so they want to argue. But there's some other person like can offer your mother the help that nobody has ever offered in her life before. But if shit goes down, she can talk back and never talk to that person again, despite the fact that what the person comes with great benefit. So it's like it has to deal all with time, great relationships.
I have a question. You're going to the top, right? You have a career, you're pursuing, and I want to go to ask. There's this saying that it is lonely at the top.
Yeah, Asake.
Lola,
Keep
the
that
person
again.
you go you want.
Exactly. Now, the reason you go alone is maybe because many childhood friends don't have the same vision you have, and many of them are not willing to pay the price to follow
That's
you
the
to
problem.
follow
You're trying to get people to follow you. Like, yes, it's that. Okay, I'm into music, right? I have this scenario. Let me say, like, I have a lot of. I get some hurting past life. I think about people that grew up, we came out from the same Katina. All of us, like, where I'm one of the fewest people that is still going to school. But I used to be the most stubborn person back in the day. Everybody dropped out like from 3. They're doing that. Guess now they have more like some are driving in cars and this, but it didn't say they don't even know me. They know me. I used to feel hurt about that thing, but then I realized that when I looked at it, I was like, but my future, the way my future is going, it's not going in.
It's not going in direction
So
with
I have no
them.
reason to be mad. Then I realized that what I was looking for, I have these things around me all along, but there's a way I've been seeing it. Like in my city, there's this guy, Liman, that lives in the city too, and there's this other one, Raymond. These are problems who enter the city the first year. We have been friends ever since. Until we even talk about it, until it came to a point, I've been telling Liman like a joke. I've said, Liman, just prepare your mind, because I've already like thought about my future. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be a rapper. Like there are things I need. I'm like, Liman, you'll be my future lawyer. And in my head, I'm already saying that if this thing happens in future, or be one of the very luckiest people, because it will not be as if that lawyer say I want to use this man or this man wants to use.
Yeah.
Just that relationship from the base alone is what will be guiding the two of you. He can use his other clients, but you will be like the kind of friend that say you come and tell you that I'm using this other man, I'm using this other man, but you're also his client.
Yes.
But that relationship base has that thing. Then this other guy, he's a computer programmer. He graduated just this year, you understand?
Yeah.
But they say when I look at it, I'm like, it's not about like what you can give me now. But what I know can help ourselves tomorrow. And another one, if I'm in that position where let me say I'm to hire you to be my lawyer or I'm to hire you to be my programmer, you get for me to because even if I'm to pay people, I'm not paying you as a work, I'm paying you as a friend. So there's that difference. Then there's this my other friends in school when I will call for them, then I'll be doing my freestyle, they'll be like, the man you bad, no, the man never your place. I say, no, I don't like that kind of discussion. I say, look at anybody you know that is good in the game today. Look at even Jovi and this. Like,
Yes,
look at the
they
closest
started.
people they have. It's not those who came when they are already made. It's those who were there even before it started.
Yeah.
It's about the relationship. So I say it's not like stop trying to make it look as if this man is over. But more, even if you cannot do what I'm doing, just the fact that I can stand there and I'm seeing you clapping for me. Or let me say I'm going, by the time I'm going on stage, you are the one who is holding my back to stand by the side. I know I have 100 people that can call to do that. But I didn't even call for you, but you're doing that. There's a place I'm already putting you. That even if I'm to reach someone, another one, no. This where people were honest when I had nothing. So if I'm now that I have not something, if I'm to trust people, who I will trust now?
Yeah.
It's those who are at least though, even if
Joshua.
they are to use you, they say that concept of longevity, time. is
Just
what
to
build that friendship.
conclude what he's saying, it's just like as you are moving upwards to your career, to your goals.
You pick beans, you shifted the beans.
Yes,
You
that's
left
it.
someone then,
You
you
pick,
throw someone
you pick
then.
here, you pick
Not
here,
be all
you
the
pick
things
here,
that
you-
they think they will never do. Beans they will you throw am.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you understand the concept now.
Yeah.
It's not like forcing yourself. Friends are generic.
It's not like because you want to be an actor, all your friends are actors.
No.
You should think at it in this way, like, but in order for me to be an actor, I don't need only actors. I need a cameraman. I need this,
Videographer.
I need a videographer, I need that, I need an
Event
audience.
planner.
Yeah.
those
They,
kind of things.
all of these people, they are friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can be your friends because at the end of it, these people will be the ones to sell your product, to market your product, make it go far. Because if I'm friends with you, I'm an influencer, you're also an influencer. I have 5,000 followers, you have 5,000 followers. The minute the two of us will just have to collaborate, they work that will go outside. My 5,000 followers will
Cross.
cross your 5,000.
Yes.
Your 5 will support my 5. Being enemies or what, even listening they compare that video to Whiskey. People don't know what they're just following these people. By the time the video is releasing a track, Whiskey's 10 million followers are going to hurry to go and watch that track, so what they should come and blast as that what.
Come and
Yes.
But just by watching, commenting, you're reacting, and all those responses.
Are giving
are
more.
what are
Yeah,
giving
yeah,
more.
yeah, yeah.
So be it
Yeah,
hate
that-
or fame,
You see the dynamics.
your reaction, it's the dynamics. So it's about the relationship you create. And if you look at these people, even those who are in making waves now, if you have to look at their back track records, these are people, let me say, had collab. You don't even know that they had met like 30 to 40 years ago. You see their old videos, let me say, but if you look at their old works of together, like then when nobody even knew them, nobody even gave a those things of that time is what's giving them credibility now.
Mhm.
Because it points to the fact that what longevity.
Yeah.
You put Nombi now, yeah, somebody who is booming all over the world and booming all over the world and will have a relationship track record of 30 years ago. Even if somebody is to do something, they know how that you can get to this man through this man. You know, there's a way of building relationship.
Well,
So at the end of the day, there's no free lunch.
So
yeah, at the end of the day,
there's no free lunch.
yes,
There's no free lunch.
free lunch. If you are doing, if you
Yeah.
are doing something or someone is giving
Because
you
if I'm
something,
doing a favor for free with no strings attached, right?
no
If it gets to a point, if I'm doing a favor, I'm just doing a favor for free, like I want to eat every day or call you, let's go. If I do it for about 2 months and you don't get to do at least something back,
you stop
Yeah,
doing
say
it.
you-
I'll stop doing it.
Wow.
Even if I know that one, you're the brokest person on earth,
Yes.
at least I expect something.
Even chingom, even if you can't come
Even
and buy
gratitude.
chingom, say
Even
for
if
buy
you're
chingom,
to
please
do
take
nothing,
am.
right?
Even
Even if you're to do nothing, say just the fact that what another person, let me say you can do 1, 2, 3 times,
Yes.
and then you come the 4th and the 5th time, the person is like, no, bro, I'm sorry, but I cannot do it. I feel guilty, like. Even if you cannot do something, but there's a way you can.
Yeah,
and
there's
the way
also gratitude
that person will
to
give you
yeah.
respect.
Yeah.
Even for the fact that what you cannot do it, but it shows that what you have self-respect to say that what, yeah, bro, I'm okay, but you give me, it's not like I don't want it,
Mm.
but I just want to show that what it's not only about this thing. So
Okay,
I will not take
okay.
it this time.
African rock. No, you're the one on stage now, so drop something. Drop something,
Yeah,
make the
yeah.
place to be
Ronaldo
spicy.
give me beat, Ronaldo give me beat.
Unactive. Wow, thank you, cameraman. African rock.
That contribute. Yeah, anyways, team, I don't know how to contribute now.
You know, I don't shake the microphone now.
Hey, woke up in the morning, it's Monday morning, yeah, it goes down. I came out, I got in the streets, I went to a studio, I saw my G, and then we took up some mics, we recorded the beat, and now I'm down for the podcast. We done, yeah, we do shit, I'm down one alley. Fear niggas won't be sitting up until we move to lally, and I'm happy, can walk through, please tell me fucking ugly. Now you don't know me, so you go know, and when I step on you, go know, say something, they can't for that play, idiot, so no man no be know it, but his name is African Rock, Monster G.
Oh, wow.
That was
Okay,
pretty good.
okay, guys. That is African Rock. He's an upcoming rapper, Cameroonian rapper. So it will link all his information in the bio so that you guys can get to it. You can see all his bars he has been dropping. He tells me he drops bars twice a day on his TikTok page.
Not
That is-
every day, not every day.
Not every day,
Yeah.
Mama.
Not every day.
Okay, anyhow.
Inspiration get away, they come. Just want inspiration.
Okay,
Wow.
so but you still drop in the mornings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
he
every day,
always,
like
he
I
always,
said.
he always makes something happen in the morning. You know, so where you can come anytime, so you feel, you have that feeling of euphoria, you have that feeling of love, you have that feeling of, how they call
That
it,
pure energy.
that pure energy.
The normal, normal dating now. Yeah, big sound.
Voila, you just enter now and you're killing it. So that's all for today. Catch you guys in the next one. I hope you guys love what we're doing here. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you when we post another.
Wakanda forever.
Voila, okay.